of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea. Dear listeners, now we start English language service of Voice of Korea from Pyongyang, the capital of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Now here's mixed chorus, song of General Kim Il-sung. previous male course, son of General Kim Jong-il.
You are listening to VOK, Voice of Korea, News Now. The 27th anniversary of the demise of the great leader Kim Il-sung was observed by internet photo shows given in China, Russia, Nepal, Laos, Iran, Indonesia, India, Thailand, Bulgaria, Austria, Serbia, Senegal, and Brazil under different titles including Kim Il-sung, Distinguished Great Leader, and President Kim Il-sung of Korea, who infinitely loved the children. The Chinese global network, the Russian website Butternut Moscow, the Nepalese website Online Doboli, the Indonesian online newspaper Zamor, the Indian internet news Voice of Millions, the Law News Agency, the Iranian IRLA, and the websites of the Thai Organization for the Study of the Church Idea, the Bulgarian Group for the Study of Kim Il-sungism and Kim Jong-ilism, the Serbian National Committee for the Study of the Church Idea, and the Brazilian Center for the Study of Songan Politics posted photos of Kim Il-sung among school and other children with a sunny smile on his face and photos of his revolutionary activities reflecting his noble love for the rising generations. Many subscribers to the websites of the internet photo shows highly praised Kim Il-sung as an outstanding leader of the world progressivists and as a peerless sage. Kim Do-kun, member of the Presidium of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea and Premier of the Cabinet of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, made a field survey of different sectors in Samjeon City. He made shock brigaders of Division 216 to encourage them who are making innovations in the project for reconstructing study tour roads to the revolutionary battle sites in the area of Mount Baekdu, and the third stage project for renovating Samjeon City. The meeting held on the spot reviewed the construction work and discussed the issue for the officials to definitely turn the project into the process of implementing the party's decisions and organize field collective emulations and other issues arising in using domestically produced or recycled finishing building materials and ensuring perfect anti-epidemic work. Looking around the nurseries, kindergartens, a food administration unit, and the construction site of a good farm in the city, Premier Kim called on the officials to organize the work down to the last detail for implementing the decisions adopted at the party plenary meetings unconditionally, thoroughly, and devotedly. Learning about the wheat and potato farming at the Chung-Hung farm, he stressed the need to take scientific and technical measures beforehand for a high and safe yield, despite the unfavorable weather conditions, and direct main efforts to studying high-yield varieties of crops. Different units of the national economy continue to push ahead with the work to preferentially supply materials and equipment needed for the construction of 10,000 flats in Pyongyang City. The Tsulima Steel Complex is dovetailing the processes while conducting proper management of equipment and technical management, carrying out its iron and steel production plan every day. The Sangwon Cement Complex is increasing production every day in the second half of the year by organizing and guiding the production ruthlessly. The Tsulima Tile Factory is making innovations in the production of the finishing building materials by giving precedence to science and technology. The Taean Electric Appliances Factory is actively introducing valuable technical innovation proposals into production and tapping the internal reserves to produce electric equipment to present the site of building 10,000 flats in Pyongyang City. Different sectors and units of the national economy registered successes in their dynamic campaign for improving the quality of products in the first half of the year. The production processes of tens of units in different sectors of the national economy, including light industry and public health, won quality control, food safety control system, and GMP authentication. The processes for producing silkworm thread, garment, and bags won quality control, and the processes for producing liquor, beer, canned goods, and soy sauce won food safety control system authentication. The production processes of tablets, capsules, granules, and injections of more than 10 pharmaceutical units received GMP authentication. Efforts are directed to increasing the dairy production in all parts of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. North Pyongan Province has expanded the capacity of the goat farms in its cities and counties, replenished and perfected the milk processing equipment, and put the breeding on a scientific basis at the cooperative farms. In this way, the province is solving the problems arising in breeding a lot of goat in time. The Okpo Stock Breeding Cooperative Farm in Changsong County and the Unha Cooperative Farm in Onsan County have actively introduced a scientific breeding method and thoroughly taken the anti-physiologic measures to increase the goat milk production. Stock farms in Kusong and Chungju cities have created natural grass fields suited to geographical characteristics in a far-sighted way to raise the weight increment and breeding coefficient of the goat. The Inhong Milk Cow Farm and similar ones in South Hamgyong Province have introduced a rational breeding and milk processing method to raise the quality and quantity of butter, cheese, and milk powder. And that's the end of the news read by Kim Hyun-ok. This is Voice of Korea.
Here is female chorus. We have entrusted our destiny and future to him.
이런
in heaven.
eternal treasure. The Korean history records the Fatherland Liberation War against the armed invasion of the imperialist Allied forces between June 39 or 1950 and July 42 or 1953. The 3-year-long war ended with the victory of the Korean people under the guidance of the great leader Kim Il-sung. Kim Il-sung won the anti-Japanese war in the 1940s and the Fatherland Liberation War in the 1950s. He is an iron-willed, brilliant commander who defeated 2 imperialist powers in 1 generation. In different places of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, there are revolutionary sites and museums telling his undying feats and the history of the great victory in the war. The Fatherland Liberation War historic site on the outskirts of the capital city Pyongyang is the place where the Supreme Command was situated from January 40 or 1951 to the end of the war. A revolutionary museum was built there. The commanding post of the Supreme Command and other buildings, mementos, and sites associated with the exploits of Kim Il-sung are preserved to their original state. During the war, Kim Il-sung had to destroy the imperialist Allied forces while frustrating every plot of hired spies and anti-party factionalists. Those hard-fought days can be imagined through the holes made by strafing on a wall of his office room and an unexploded bomb struck in a mound not far away from the command post of the Supreme Command. On June the 8th, 104 or 2015, the respected Kim Jong-un looked round the Fatherland Liberation War historic site for a long time with deep emotion. Kim Jong-un said, "When we know the greatness of Kim Il-sung well, we can struggle, keeping in mind the validity of our revolutionary cause and confidence in victory. The army and people led by a great leader are sure to win." The relics and materials of the Fatherland Liberation War historic site are the eternal treasure of our revolution that cannot be erased and should not be forgotten. The Fatherland Liberation War historic site serves as a significant educational base, telling forever the immortal exploits performed by Kim Il-sung for the victory in the war.
So far, you've been listening to an account titled Eternal Treasure. This is the Voice of Korea.
Now we bring you the song, When the Night Advances on This Land. When the day is waning and it grows dark, the light from the party Central Committee is bright. Comrade Kim Jong-un will work all the night for the destiny of the country and for people. When would you sleep in the dead of the night? The stars in the sky, please tell us.
here's a light music for piano. Best wishes. excited to listen to a female solo, we have the Great Workers' Party of Korea.
조줄새가 피우면 가리워주고 줄새가 무너면 담아가주네. 어머니라 부르며 안기어가는 그 품속에 사는 이 행복. 이처럼 깊은 종이 어디도 있으랴. 이처럼 좋은 꿈을 떠나 우린 못 날아. 정말 행복하게 목소리 우리에겐 기대한 밤이 사랑으로 따뜻한 소름 씻어는 밤이 들어 요람에 머물러 있어. 기적으로 깃드는 신선 손길을 밝은 길만 펼치어주네. 이처럼 깊은 종이 어디도 있으랴. 이처럼 고운 꿈을 떠나 우린 못 살아. 정말 세상의 목소리 우리에게 기대하는 밤이 하늘에 부르신 태양이 이 땅은 은혜로 방문하라. 결백꽃을 태어나 다시 산대로 그 점에만 우리 살리라. 이처럼 깊은 종이 있으랴. 이처럼 꿈을 떠나 우린 못 살아. 마치 행의 목소리 우리에겐 기대한 밤이네. 기대한 밤이네.
Now you'll appreciate light music. The person where I grew up.
Now here is female chorus. We'll follow party forever.
Dance music, singers' general mobilization. female quintet and male porters. Let's take the revolutionary face to the death.
Dear listeners, With this, we conclude the English language service of Voice of Korea from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Voice of Korea presents its English language service for Europe between 15 and 16 hours UTC, between 18 and 19 hours UTC, between 21 and 22 hours UTC, and between 13 and 14 hours UTC on 13,760 kHz and 15,245 kHz. For North America, between 15 and 16 hours UTC and between 13 and 14 hours UTC on 9,435 kHz and 11,710 kHz. And for Northeast Asia, between 4 and 5 hours UTC and between 6 and 7 hours UTC on 7,220 kHz, 9,445 kHz, and 9,730 kHz. Goodbye, this is Pyongyang.